What's up? It's Nylan, and guess what? I'm back. That means the demons didn't get me. Yay! So, last night was pretty fun. We got to scare some kids. If you didn't see my video from yesterday, I talked about, we did a haunted hayride and a tour through a manor that used to be an insane asylum, and we were scaring kids that were getting a tour. That was pretty fun. And, you know, I didn't see any ghosts or any spirits or whatever, but the place is pretty creepy, and it was pretty fun overall. And like I said, I made it back, no demons, yay me. But today's video, I want to talk about something completely different, and that is relationships and how we live our lives. This morning in church, the pastor was talking about, you know, you have two options in the way you live your life. And the series that we're talking about is Living the Dash, so the little piece before your birthday and your death date. So living the dash. And he said we have two options, and the two options are speed or relationships. So what that means is you can choose between the life of going, you know, from one thing to the next and just living your life and trying to do everything you can and trying to pack as much stuff onto your plate as you possibly can, or you can choose to slow down and actually have relationships with people, you know, whether it's your coworkers, your family, or your friends. Now, he strongly suggested that we chose relationships over speed, because when we're just going from one thing to the next without any break for ourselves and break for other people, we're not building relationships, and you know, we ruin relationships that we may have had in the past. Now, I know this from experience because I've been there. I've let myself get caught up in there, and I've ruined some fantastic relationships, just trying to be in the fast-paced world, just trying to, you know, gain, produce, and all that. And it really does ruin relationships if you don't take time to, you know, sit down and meet with people. There's a good example of this from Simon Sinek. I've talked about him in the past, and his example is, you know, when you're doing business with people, you know, you can have people agree to all your terms, and you know, everything sounds great, and they say, yes, I'll do business with you, but they won't shake your hand to agree on it. And when that happens, you know, you get a funny feeling inside that you're not really sure you want to do business with this person anymore, even though they agree on everything, because there's that human touch, the human interaction that we all need, that we don't get through email or through text, or even necessarily through talking on the phone. I mean, that's a good way to maintain a relationship, but we always need that you know, touch and face-to-face time. So I encourage you, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but as the pastor said in church, you have two options. You can choose between speed, just going hustling through life from one thing to the next and not taking time for relationships, or you can choose relationships and, you know, slow down what you're doing. You don't have to say yes to everything. You can slow down, say no, and take time for the people that are in your life and build those relationships, because, you know, in the end, that's what it's all about. It's about relationships and having those people to connect with, whether you need them in the future or they need you in the future, or right now, to just be there for them and them be there for you. So you have two options: speed or relationships. I hope you choose wisely, and until next time, keep owning life.